Okay, we're in a weird spot here, but I guess we continue with Maria, see what she does after she asks, who am I? How did this even end last time? Was this a bad end? The assassin had gone quiet, sitting on a pile of crates. He seemed lost in thought. Still, I don't try to get away. All I can do is stand and wait and mull over my own situation. Can we actually... No, this is all new stuff. Okay. Just who am I? I ask myself again and again. I am. We've read this though. I'm pretty sure I did. Tama. I am... Tama? Hitomi? Tama Hitomi? None of the above. None of the above, I think. Yeah, none of those fit me at all. I mean, Tama is kinda cool, but still, it's Yanagishita. I turn at the sound of an exuberant voice and see Mr. Yanagishita running my way, flailing his arm in a friendly greeting. I swear, this guy could wind up banished to the pits of hell and he'd still give it his all, day in and day out. Oh, thank goodness! It is you, Tama! I knew it! The man with the cane grumbles something incoherent, then holsters his gun and flees the scene. Wow, thanks, Yanagishita. Huh? Now you're with some middle-aged guy? You look so sweet and innocent, but I guess you kinda get around, huh? Fuck me. Boss, nice timing. I do a little fist pump. Whatever he's doing here, I'm glad he drove off the guy with the gun. Look at her being happy. What are you so happy about? Yanagishita gives me a puzzled look. But he's promptly distracted by his own excitement. Well, anyway, never mind that, Tama. He shifts down to a conspiratorial whisper. You know, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I was in such a tizzy over some silly scratch card from a magazine. I can tell he has news he's itching to tell me. Did something happen? Well, tee-hee-hee. He brings a hand to his mouth and giggles unsettlingly. I had a great little idea. A great way to strike it rich. I feel like I heard this from you before. Mr. Yanagishita shakes his head fervently. This time, it's different. We're talking way more digits than before. Now, try not to be too surprised, yeah? Spittle flies from his mouth as he rattles on. It's okay to be surprised, actually. In fact, I'm guessing you're definitely gonna be amazed this time, Tama. I can practically see the banknotes dancing in his eyes. Cut to the chase already. What is it you want to tell me? This time? Get this! I got a line on 10 million yen! He thrusts his index finger skyward, grinning ear to ear. Surprised now? Yeah, you are. And it doesn't require any capital. It's no risk, high return. In the world of equity investment, a wise investor weighs risk against the potential for return. Many heavily risked projects, however, yield little in the way of actual return. Such cases are called high risk, low return. The inverse, low risk, high return, is quite rare. The idea of no risk, high return is simply absurd. There's a crazy gleam in his eye. Oh man, I'm finally gonna get to be part of the Billionaires Club. That is so ridiculous, I don't even have a snappy retort for it. Never mind that 10 million obviously wouldn't make him a billionaire. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. By the way, you haven't seen Shiri, have you? We're gonna need her help to wrap up this 10 million yen. Shiri? No, I haven't run into her since the sales demo. Wait, we didn't see her in the, Gigo building? Oh darn! Well, if you do happen to see her, tell her to get in touch with me. Sure, alright. I still don't know what he's going on about, but there's probably no harm in being helpful. Thank you, Tama. Guess I might as well give you a little hint. A hint? Yeah, a hint. Wanna hear it? Oh, sure, thank you. No, not particularly. Sure, thank you. Well then, I guess I've got no choice. When you put it that way, I just have to tell you. Mr. Yanagishita clears his throat and proceeds to declaim in an affected tone. When the mighty stomach triumphs over the endless cavalcade of icebergs, the hero shall be blessed with fame and fortune. Huh? What the heck is that supposed to mean? He looks inordinately amused at my confusion. It's part of a legend. You only need to remember that one verse for now. You're going to bear witness to history. I feel like this guy's right out of some kind of story himself. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with the cheery thing. Adios. Spanish for goodbye. The true meaning is closer to the English farewell. In day-to-day interactions, most Spanish speakers use the word ciao. Do they? Adios can carry the connotation that you do not expect to see the addressee again. Okay, well, whatever. And then, like a whirlwind, Mr. Yanagishita zooms away, leaving me alone in the alley. Whew, suddenly I feel totally exhausted. I let out a sigh and drop my eyes. That's when I notice a notebook on the ground at my feet. I guess he only drops that when you ask him further. Did the assassin drop this? Oh, I pick it up and look inside. Oh, it may be his. There's a photograph tucked inside the back cover. It shows 3 young people, 2 boys and a girl. Who are they, though? I don't know what's his deal is, really. The detective. Well, what do I do now? Do I go to the police? How would I even explain the situation? I can see it now. There's this killer out there and he's after this person named Hitomi Osawa. And then the police would be like, who is that? And who exactly is after her? Well, I guess she doesn't know about the kidnapping, does she? And then what would I say? Heck, they might not even give me the time of day in the first place. Not only do I not have any idea who Hitomi Osawa is, I know nothing about the guy who's after her except that he walks with a cane. I mean, I can't even tell them who I am. They'd probably shoo me away without a second thought. If only you knew. What am I supposed to do? I hang my head at a total loss. The necklace around my neck sways idly to and fro. This is the GPS, isn't it? Keep out. Keep out. So let's see, is the a cheat jump? Is this gonna clear her keep out? This is the jump to Minorikawa. This is the jump to the sister. Let's try this one. Maybe it will help. I don't know. Let's see. Heading towards Jinan. That's what he says. What about your sister? Let's jump. This does actually clear it. Okay, so we can continue with Maria now, I guess. Thankfully, because she's the best, isn't she? Eventually, I muster up the energy to start walking around town, heading nowhere in particular. The billboard outside of a department store displays a poster of some female musician. Oh, it's Aya Kamiki. She must be pretty popular because lots of passers-by stop to take a good look. Am I just imagining things? I feel like I saw the same poster somewhere very recently. Standing underneath the sign is a woman talking on a cell phone. It sounds like she's having an argument with whoever's on the line. I don't want to be nosy, so I just pass on by. What? As I come out onto Koendori, I gradually come to a halt. I'm a little tired from all this aimless wandering around. I let my gaze stray along the street as I consider my next move. Then I catch sight of a blue minivan parked across the street. Oh, suddenly my heart starts pounding. I know this. I know this minivan. If I head over to it, I'm sure I'll remember something. Oh no! As if pulled by some huge magnet, I make my way towards the vehicle. Well... There's a sudden thunderous boom. I'm knocked flat by a blast of energy and the world goes all topsy-turvy. As I lie in shock, a wave of unfamiliar images fills my mind. Oh god, is this where we regain our memory? A cloud of whirling dust in some place that isn't Japan. Oh, this is where we meet Kanan, I guess. A simple room with unfamiliar architecture. A girl. And I know the girl's name! Her name is... Yes, her name is... On the verge of that revelation, my consciousness fades away. Well, damn. Wait, is this another TBC? That quickly? What? It's a bad end? A sudden blast, so I have to somehow take care of this explosion, I guess. Marie arrived in Koendori just in time to get caught in a minivan explosion. If she's going to avoid this fate, she needs to stay away from that vehicle. Someone else's actions can ensure that Hana Toyama crosses paths with her again. Then Maria will talk to her and avoid the minivan. Hana? Oh. Fuck, do we have to not catch her with Achi? Wham! Let's try. Let's see if this changes anything. Bearing down on a young grade school girl, her head hung in dismay, and take a quick leap to one side. He managed to avoid crashing into her by taking a tumble himself, but the girl was still definitely a bit shocked. Sorry about that, she said. Are you alright? But the girl didn't answer or even meet Achi's eye. She just looked around as if in a daze. Was she waiting on someone, maybe? Odd kid, Achi thought. I hope she's okay. Just continue. Once more, Achi and Hitomi set off running. Okay. It's saved. Shouldn't change anything later on, really? No, it doesn't. But it may change this. Let's see, wandering aimlessly. Let's see if this... Yes. Come on. Yeah. Pretty popular, of course, okay. And there she is, okay. I catch sight of little Hana in front of the billboard. She's showing something to a woman there, some colorful sheets of paper. The woman looks a lot like the musician in the poster. Moreover, I have the feeling I've seen her someplace before. Where? I definitely don't remember her. Where could I have seen her? Man, having amnesia is really a pain in the ass. I have no way of knowing whether I've forgotten something or had no memory of it in the first place. The woman looks through the papers Hana held out to her, nodding approvingly at each one, and I can hear her murmur with admiration. Hana! I wave as I scamper over onto her. As I do, the woman abruptly hurries off. What? Why? Hey, we meet again, I say. Hana just gives me a bored look. Who was that just now, I ask. I don't know. Hana quickly gathers up her belongings and starts walking briskly away. What is wrong with this girl? Oh hey, wait up, I call out. The girl ignores me. She's moving at a jog now, heading from Spanish Hill towards Koendori. Oh. As she steps out onto Koendori, she trips and falls down hard. The contents of her bag spill out on the road. Oh, whoops. Catching up to her, I gather up some of the fallen pages. What's this? There are poems written on the colored paper. Copies of a prose poem titled The False Monsoon. The poem delicately details the wavering emotions of an adolescent girl. Also, in a clever twist, if the text is read horizontally instead of vertically, it tells about a father's worries about his only daughter, who is now of marriageable age. Hana's genius will soon be discovered by Aya Kamiki, and she will go on to become a popular songwriter. It's pretty cool that you can read it both ways. A look of embarrassment crosses Hana's face and she snatches the pages out of my hand. Don't touch those! Those are for sale! For sale? I'm selling poems that I wrote. Oh wow, that's incredible! She looks surprised by the compliment. Incredible? My friends at school said they were dumb. That's not true. I only saw a little just now, but I thought it was a really good poem. You're just saying that. I've been out here in Shibuya for weeks trying to sell these, but the only person who's bought one was that lady just now. Hana lets out a mournful sigh. Well, thank God Aya Kamiki is a good person, otherwise she would have just plagiarized this text and stole it. Well, what are you out here selling poems for anyway? I thought maybe I'd help pay back our debts. Huh? Okay, that's not something I'd expect to hear from a little kid. My dad's in real deep, she continues. The topic makes me think of Miss Yanagishita. Guess today's my day for meeting people mired in debt. And I'm only in elementary school, so I can't get a part-time job. Japan's Labor Standards Act prohibits the hiring of children under the age of 15. For certain jobs within the entertainment industry, however, employers can obtain permission from the Labor Standards Inspection Office for younger children to work. I'm impressed, she's so brave. She's maybe a little hard to approach, but she is just a kid after all. She's so brave, I just wanted to give her a hug. Oh, Hana! I hear a strange wailing call from behind me. Oh, it's her father, isn't it? Startled, I turn around to see Mr. Toyama standing there, tears streaming from his eyes. Hana! I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were trying so hard to... Toyama rushes up to the girl. It's quite the emotional father-daughter reunion. Ouch. Or at least, that's how it looks until Hana slaps her father across the face with a bundle of papers. What was that for? Don't you give me that? I'm sick of all this running around. Look at her. She delivers several more well-placed smacks with a little craft project. Okay, Toyama says at last. I know you're upset, but I have to ask you for just one thing. Then we can see about getting through the day, yeah? Why does Maria look so happy about this? Okay, but just one. I can't help but find this ornery interaction kinda charming. You two get along really well, don't you, I say? Yep. Nope. The two give simultaneous contradictory replies. Oh god. Then Hana sullenly starts to walk off with Toyama tottering after her. Well, at least you found her again. It's such a weird little sight that I can't help but laugh. Well, later then. Oh fuck. Well, that was actually right across the street. It should have caught her actually. What? The fuck is happening now? Further along Koendori, I come across a car on the road set that's spectacularly aflame. A group of onlookers surrounds it in a confused uproar. It seems almost unreal, like I'm looking at a set for a TV show or something. I stand there staring into the flames. Huh? What's that? I can see something. What? Oh, another flashback, I guess? The raging heat makes the air shimmer. The scent of dry sand fills my nose. A gust of searing wind tugs at my hair. Where am I? Decaying roads, decaying houses, a decaying city. And the people who live there. People who live. People who live. People who live. There's someone by my side. Someone is with me watching all of this. Is it Kanan or her father? It's Kanan, okay. It's a girl. The person with me is a girl, slightly younger than me. Her name is... She says something to me. Hana is me. What does it mean? Something like hello or something, or... Cat's Cradle. That's my voice now. Cat's Cradle? Whose voice was that? What's going on? Who am I talking to? I think I'll go crazy. Yeah, Cat's Cradle. I'm showing someone how to do a cat's cradle with string. But who? Who am I showing how to do a cat's cradle? Kanan? Oh my god, I finally remember the name. The word Kanan echoes in my head. Finally, yes. Look at them lips, Jen. Kanan? I utter the name aloud. The images floating through my mind are beginning to break up and vanish. But I feel like, for a brief moment at least, I'd caught hold of the edges of some of my lost memories. That's right, Kanan. As soon as I say it, I'm filled with a powerful sense of duty. There's something I'm responsible for, something that I needed to do. And if I don't, this Hana in person is going to be in grave danger. Calm down, just calm down. I'm pleading with myself now, fighting the impulse to take off running. If I did, where would I go? I have no idea what my destination or my goal even is. Please, please remember something. Please, please. I gaze out at the flames, practically praying now. Just take a look at the people injured. Kanan is among them. Don't move. It's him again! A voice hisses in my ear and I feel something hard press against my back. I don't need to turn around to recognize whose voice it is. I thought you said you didn't have any business with... I did a little thinking, says the man with the cane slowly. About how I might lure out Hitomi Osawa, see? Well, crap. Going to use you as bait. What does he want with her? What does he want with her? Seriously. What's going on? TBC, to be continued. Oh god. So what's even left now? Osawa, somehow? Minurikawa, which we have a jump to. And then we have to clear Kano, but I guess that's Minurikawa's job, since Kano finds Minurikawa there. So I guess we do Minurikawa, then Kano, and then Osawa at long last. Really not much left for Osawa, but alright. All of that next time.